If you are new to the channel, then do subscribe with notifications on, and if you're feeling extra cheeky, drop the video a like. So I was recently on my way to the beautiful city of Amsterdam, and in the tax-free section in between airports, I found this little beauty. This is a JBL Xtreme 2. I've wanted a good portable speaker for a very long time now. Obviously I'm a DJ, and sound and sound quality is very important to me. So I've been looking at getting myself a really good wireless speaker for a very long time, so that I can listen to music around the house. I can find out the best new tracks to play in my sets, and I can just generally enjoy my music. And I've been looking at different brands like JBL, like Marshall, and it's been definitely a little bit of a hard decision about exactly which one to buy. But of course, because I saw this in tax-free a little bit cheaper than it was going for in the high street shops, I decided to bite the bullet and get myself this really good speaker. So I'm going to leave the links to buy this speaker in the description if you are interested, and I definitely think after you've seen this review you're probably going to want to buy one of these. So these things retail for around £200, which is obviously an expensive speaker. This is one of the higher end pieces of audio equipment that you can get, especially for a wireless speaker. It's a lot of money, but you are going to get obviously quality back for that money. You're not just buying a terrible piece of equipment. This is known as one of the best wireless speakers on the market, and it's no surprise to me exactly why that is. It's a brilliant piece of equipment, and I'm going to be breaking that down in today's video. So as I've mentioned, of course, this is a wireless speaker. Its main use is of course through Bluetooth, so you can connect any Bluetooth device to this. You can actually connect two Bluetooth devices at any time, and you can take turns playing music, which is definitely a bit of a unique thing to hear about a wireless speaker. Not necessarily something I think is too useful, although it's good to have extra functions there. It's good to have stuff that sets your speaker apart from other speakers. If you're around your friend's house, you both connect your phone up and take turns putting tunes on, which is a pretty good, pretty nice little idea that they've added there. The speaker features two 20-watt outputs. Each side has a diaphragm, which obviously the low end frequencies come out of. It's very kind of weird looking in terms of how the speaker looks. A traditional speaker is kind of just a square front face. It'll have a sub, and it'll have a different section for the highs and the mids. This is a little bit different because it has the bass on each side of the speaker, and all the mid and the high frequencies come out of the front, but it works well. The sound quality is amazing. So the sides do deliver a massive low end frequency range. The power on this speaker, considering that it is a portable speaker, is incredible. When I just got this on like a medium volume and I'm upstairs, it sounds like I'm above a nightclub. The walls shake. It's a bit mad really, just having this thing on a quieter volume setting, how loud it really is. And of course when you knock that up full and you listen to that, it really does sound incredible. The highs are really crisp, the mid-range frequencies are really clear, and the bass is really heavy, and exactly what I want in my speakers. I want them to be loud, and I want them to sound amazing. Of course, as a DJ, I play on lots of different speaker systems. I get to play on tons of different outputs, and this is actually one of the better ones I've actually played on, considering the fact that it is a wireless speaker. Of course, wired speakers generally are more powerful, but as I said, for a wireless speaker, for a speaker that you charge up and that you can carry around to a party, to a barbecue, this thing definitely has more power than any wireless speaker I've personally seen before. Now, one trade-off to the power of sound on this thing though is the size and the weight. It is quite heavy. It's over 2 kilograms heavy. It's over 11 inches wide and over 5 inches tall, so it is massive for a portable speaker. But you've got to remember, it's hard to get a really powerful sound into a small speaker. So there's got to be a trade-off. If you want a high quality, if you want a good sound, you've got to give a trade-off somewhere. And in this speaker, it is the fact that it is quite a large unit. Again, it is heavy, it is big, but it's definitely not like uncontrollable. It's not like you can't carry it around with you. It does have straps that can go on this thing, so you can literally carry this thing around your waist, you can carry it around your neck, carry it in your hand, you know, no problem at all. It is a little bit heavy, but of course you just be careful with it, and wherever you place it down on a surface, it will happily stay there until you need to pick it back up again. And it is easily transferable, you know, it's not like a big speaker system that takes a lot of unplugging and you've got to carry it under 2 arms. This thing can literally be picked up with one hand, you know, with the straps being used, and you can take it wherever you need. The battery life on this thing is huge. It is a 10,000 milliamp battery. It boasts up to 15 hours playtime, and that definitely is true for me anyway. You know, as I said, I bought this before I went on holiday, and then spent 5 days on holiday of me using the speaker pretty much every single day for a couple of hours, you know, in the hotel room, just getting ready to go out. And that all ran on the single charge that it came with. And also when I got back from holiday, it actually lasted about 3 or 4 days, just me using it around the house. So this thing lasted me about 9 days, playing it for a couple of hours each day. So the 15 hours playtime genuinely is quite accurate. For me, actually, I probably got a little bit more out of that. Now that might be because I was playing it on a little bit of a quiet volume, but it is worth bearing in mind that the battery on this is very good. Also, it is possible to use this thing as a portable charger. You can plug your phone into it, your tablet, your iPad, whatever you have, all you need is a cable, and you can use that 10,000 milliamp battery to plug into your phone. So if your phone's dying, you need some juice, plug it into your speaker, and you know, your speaker will charge your phone. And it is worth bearing in mind that you'll be able to charge your phone and still get hours out of the speaker. So it's actually a very good system. Another massive selling point to this speaker is that it is also waterproof. I've seen pictures of this thing being submerged underwater and people pulling it out and it's still working. I haven't tried that, of course. I'm not going to recommend anyone does, but it is good knowing that if you had an accident, you know, you accidentally dropped it or something in water, it's still going to work. One place I actually do think this is actually useful is in the shower. I like to listen to music in the shower. I like to take it in the bathroom with me. Of course, the steam and the water in the air could affect some speakers, but because this one is waterproof, you can actually sit there in the shower, happily listening to music, knowing that your speaker is going to be fine. As I mentioned earlier, it comes with a strap. Now, the speaker itself actually has the hooks built on here, and it comes with an over-shoulder strap that you can slap over your shoulder, leave your speaker by your side. Of course, that's great if you're going to something like a barbecue, you're going to a party, and you want to take the music around with you, you know, you want to keep your speaker safe with you. It's obviously very nice to have that. For me personally, I wanted to have a hand strap here so I could just hold it like that. You are going to have to order one of those separately, but of course, you know, the fact that the straps are already built in is amazing. So my general opinion of this is actually that it's a very good speaker. It's very powerful. It can do a lot of things in terms of sound quality. You're definitely going to be impressing your friends when they come over and they hear how much volume can come out of this, you know, considering it is a wireless speaker and considering it is pretty small. And the battery on this thing is incredible. You're going to be able to listen for hours and hours on end. And, you know, obviously it is an expensive speaker. You know, you can't say that this is, you know, a low end, you know, a cheap speaker, low end on the market. It is a high priced item, and you are getting, you know, good value for your money, really. If you're interested in buying a portable speaker and you want a really good one, you want the one that you can take out with you anywhere and that's got a lot of power to it, this is going to be your speaker. Now, of course, there is a lot of competition, you know, when you come to buying a speaker, which one do you get? There's a lot of good brands out there, a lot of good prices. In my opinion, I think you should do a little bit of research, and if you can, get down to your local electronic shops, get in there, test a few out, you know, get your phone connected to them up on Bluetooth and try some of the music out and see which one sounds best. Of course, I tried this in the airport before I bought it, and obviously I was really pleased with this, how crisp the sound was, how heavy that bass was. So I decided to bite the bullet and buy one. I definitely don't regret it. It's one of the best speakers I've ever used, and you know, it's amazing to just be able to carry this around the house with me, take this to my families, you know, whenever I visit them, and I have, you know, a really high quality loud speaker wherever I go, and I can just enjoy music no matter where I am. So again, if you are interested in buying one of these, and I definitely think you should, I will leave a link in the description so you can go and get one. So yeah, make sure you leave me a comment of what your opinion is on this speaker. Do you think it's decent? Do you think it's a bit overpriced? You know, if you have listened to one of these and maybe you found a flaw that I haven't yet, because I have only had this thing for a few weeks, then let me know down in the comments. I'll be interested to know exactly what everybody thinks about this speaker. Thank you very much for watching. I hope this video helped you. If it did, drop it a like, share it about with your friends, and of course, do subscribe if you haven't already. Anyway, see you later. Bye-bye.